Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Saturday morning, and I normally jump on at 11 o'clock Pacific, but today I'm a little early because I have a call coming up. It's a call with the leaders, Stampin' Up! Leaders across Canada. So we have this monthly, I think. And so it's today and it's at 11. So I thought I'd jump on because I didn't want to miss out being live with you. I'm going to play with some new product from the upcoming annual catalog. And in fact, I'm going to show you the front of the catalog. That's all I can show you. I have my catalogs in hand. So if you've placed an order with me over the last year, you're going to get one of these little beauties in the mail. If you haven't placed an order with me, but you'd like a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator that you work with already, just send me a message. You can leave a comment or you can reach out to me. The links on how to reach me are underneath this video or on Facebook. So let me know that you'd like a catalog and I will send one to you. Assuming you're in Canada, I can only send catalogs to Canadian residents. All right, let's get started. I'm going to play with one of the new products from the catalog called Circle Sayings. So isn't this pretty? Love this cover. It's showing some of the pretty new colors. Some of the and returning colors. So if you didn't know, we're doing a color refresh. So Blueberry Bushel, Lost Lagoon, both of those you may recognize because they've been around before. Berry Burst is a returning color. And then there's, and then there's some new colors. So this is Lemon Lolly. It's a nice new yellow. We've needed a new yellow. Hey, Nancy. I've got two Nancys on this morning. And then Bubble Bath. This is pretty pink. And this is one of the in colors called Moody Mauve or Moody Mauve, depending on where you live. So really pretty. And then the suite that is on the front is called Fresh as a Daisy. And it's one of the suites that is in the catalog. And in fact, it's the suite that we are using for the Stamp Camp coming up with the Creativity Abounds team in July. So if you're interested in that, buy the suite. Registration opens on May 8th for the Stamp Camp. But if you buy the suite from me, you'll get 13 make and take kits, and plus you'll get access to 13 bonus projects in our Facebook group. It's great. We have such fun when we do it. Okay, so there's the catalog. Can't show you the inside, but hopefully you'll be getting yours soon. All right, here is Circle Sayings. So you've heard me say, I think, before, I love punches. I've always loved punches. And so the fact that this is a punch bundle definitely is right up my alley. And I love these circle images. So this one goes around and then you've got some stamped images. This is pretty. You could do some nice blending with this one. You could do some coloring with your blends or your watercolor pencils. Isn't this pretty? I mean, maybe that's just because I live on the West Coast and I love anything seaside. I'm going to use the flowers today with a thank you. So these images actually are 85%. And if you notice this little image down here says $1 million. This was a stamp set. I don't remember the name of the demonstrator, but when you sell $1 million or $1 million US with Stampin' Up!, you get to design a stamp set. So this was one of the $1 million stamp sets. Some really pretty sentiments that you get with this one. And it comes with a 2 3/8 inch punch. So we've now got three circle punches back. This one with this 2 3/8. We also have a 2 inch and a 1 3/4 inch. Really nice. Yeah, the name is in the catalog. I just have forgotten who it is. Oh, it's on the binder. Does it say that? Oh my goodness, you're right. Jessica Taylor. That's great. Thank you, Nancy. I thought it was only in the catalog, but it's nice they put it on the whatever binder. That's okay. All right. So, okay, I am using some new colors. So I have the Azure Afternoon, and I'm combining it with Wild Wheat. I think this is a really pretty color combination. I love this Wild Wheat and how bright and colorful it is. And I think it goes with all of our blues. So my color combination today is Azure Afternoon and Wild Wheat. This is one of the new color refreshed colors, and this is one of the new in colors that we have. Okay, what else am I using? Oh, I've already gone ahead and embossed this. This is the Country Blossoms embossing folder. This is one of the new products. It combines, it's from the Countryside Inn suite. Really pretty. It actually, if you have, when you get this, the designer series paper, there is one piece of the designer series paper that you can actually emboss using this. It fits perfectly if you line it up. Very cool. But I've just gone ahead and embossed this cover. Okay, so grab my paper trimmer. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to score it, not cut it at 5 1/2. And as always, I fold into the raised line or into the mountain. Get a nice fold. Use your bone folder to get a nice crease on that. Okay, so then I've got this piece, and now I'm going to wait to adhere it. I just wanted some extra detail on the front. Isn't that pretty? I just love that. Nice and subtle, but also very pretty. Okay, let's do some stamping. It's going to be a fairly simple card. I'm going to do some cutting out just because I'm going to punch the circle. I might as well do that now. Let's make sure I save room. So we'll punch out the circle with this 2 3/8. And then I'm going to stamp the thank you in the wild wheat. I kind of put it there. And you may not. I kind of like this. It looks very gold. I've always kind of used soft suede as my go-to color for gold, but now soft suede's retiring, so we're going to switch over to use wild wheat. And then I'm going to stamp these flowers. Gosh, I made a mess of that. I'm going to stamp the flowers using the Azure Afternoon. Isn't that pretty? Just so gorgeous. Hello. I'm not sure who came in through Facebook, but good morning. Don't forget to go out to Facebook and give StreamYard permission so I can actually see who's commenting. All right, so we're going to fussy cut this. There is no die, of course, because this is a punch bundle, but I'm just going to kind of roughly cut around the flowers. So you could do this in any color, which is really cool. One of the upcoming one, I'm going to pull out my blending brushes, and I'm going to do use that sunset because I think that will be very pretty. So I'm not really getting too close, just kind of following the outline of these flowers around, just to kind of create a garland effect. There we go. Hey, Catherine. All right. Okay, I'm going to put these on with dimensionals. Okay, let's do this. Bring this in. The other thing I've got, this is the new, so there is textured ribbon in all of the in colors. So this is the wild wheat. So I'm just going to adhere this around the back of my piece of Azure Afternoon. I'm not convinced yet that this is the easiest ribbon to tie a bow with. It's quite thick. So I have a feeling I'll be doing more of kind of faux bows or that kind of effect. But I could be proven wrong. I still have to get used to it. Now, when I put ribbon around the back, I like to use my Stampin' Seal because I think I can kind of go over it again and hold it in place. I don't seem to get that much, like sometimes when I use the liquid glue. Oh, look what I've done. I've got my flowers upside down here. All right, well, we'll put the ribbon at the top. I was going to put the ribbon at the bottom, but there is a direction to this embossing folder. So we'll do it like this. And I'm going to put that on with dimensionals as well. So like I said, this is a pretty simple card, but simple's good. Especially when you might need to make a bunch of these. So I'm just going to kind of put that there, leaving room for my garland like that. This is seeming to be, there we go, popped up. For some reason it feels like it's kind of going flat, but it isn't. Okay, now you could use a Weka Stella if you wanted to. I'm going to just take a little bit of ribbon, so maybe 2 inches-ish. I'm cutting up the ends on the diagonal, folding it in half like that, and I use a glue dot. I find glue dots really easy to just kind of hold things in place, and I'm just going to tuck my ribbon underneath like that. Now I've got some of these in color. These are the new in color dots. This nice bright one is the wild wheat. So we will add, oops, where'd it go? Oh, caught on my finger. There we go. So there are 3 different sizes. So I'm just going to put them like that. Now talk about an easy card. You could whip these out in no time flat. All right, so I've got a piece of basic white. And so I have something on the inside of the card. I'm just going to stamp this garland kind of partly around the corner. This azure afternoon is so pretty. All right, since I have my Stampin' Seal handy, we will use Stampin' Seal on the inside. There we go. I think it's really pretty, and I love the color combination. I know some people are not sure about this wild wheat yet, but I definitely am loving it. And I think it's so pretty with the blue. So as I said, we've done the color refresh. So there are actually 10 new colors because Fresh Freesia has stayed. So Fresh Freesia was due to retire with the in colors, the 2021 to 2023 in colors. So Fresh Freesia is staying around, plus we have 10 colors that are returning and brand new. And then we have the 5 new in colors. So I'm doing a color club for the in colors. So once a month, you'll get the stamp pad, the re-inkered, the Stampin' blends, the paper, I'm not sure what else, and 3 cards for that. So every month you can get a new in color. I'm also doing a color refresh club. And so every month you can get 2 of the new in colors. So both of the clubs last 5 months. I'm not doing the Fresh Freesia because I'm assuming just about everybody will have Fresh Freesia because it's in our repertoire now. So the new returning, or the refresh club, is just 10 of the colors. So if you're interested in that, both of the information for that is on my Facebook group and on my blog, and it will be going up on my events so that you can register. So both of those will start in June because I know it should be starting in May, but I'm away for a good chunk of May, and so it just isn't going to happen in May with the trip. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, the stamp camp is July 7th and 8th, the Creativity Bound Stamp Camp, and that will be featuring Fresh as a Daisy. Registration for that will open up on May 8th. So if you're interested in that, there'll be more information coming. So that's, yeah. So hopefully, yeah, you'll love these colors too. I love this wild wheat. And I'm going to say it out loud, and I'm hoping I'm going to convince a whole bunch of people that are not so sure about it yet. All right, now I will be live again tomorrow at my regular time, which is about 12 noon Pacific. So I hope you join me then. I'll have probably something new from the upcoming catalog again as a sneak peek. I will not be doing my Zoom class on Monday night. If you typically join me at 7 o'clock for my Zoom class, because it's my birthday on Monday. So I think we're going out for dinner. I haven't got that finalized yet, but I think so. And I'll be back at regular times next week. All right, everybody. Thanks so, yay, Nancy. I'm so glad. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow. Happy stamping. Bye.